Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I've come back to you again today to show you another journal that I recently made. It's really a collage book, and I call it CollageIt. Like, you can collage it, all the pages, and so on. I did use fabric here that is embroidered and has some sequins for a little bit of sparkle on top. And my tassel has some eyelash trim and a little bit of beads here, a couple of different beads. Now for the size, this one is about 5 inches by about 6 inches in size, so a nice handy size. And right on the top here I have one of my mom's beautiful crochet flowers. So I call this book Daisy because this shape of this flower reminds me of a daisy, and you know how they come in different colors. So this one is a little bit in looks like a little bit light orange, and it's just beautiful, right, with these colors here. And on the inside I used cotton fabric, a little bit sheer, and then a little bit of lace over here. So this is what it looks like inside, and I will show you, of course, page by page, but just offhand. And on the back, this beautiful cover. If you open it this way, it's just gorgeous. I have a little bit of this fabric, so I'm using it sparingly, but I thought it would go perfectly with this little CollageIt book. And I had this idea, not that it's original, I think I've seen maybe a journal or two in this way, and I wanted to try it out. So this is just fabric. On the inside I do have another piece of fabric, so it's a little bit more sturdy than it would have been, but it is soft cover. So over here I have different papers that I use, different images, and from different books and so on, vintage books. But each page I've sewn onto fabric. So you get a fabric sample as well as a paper sample of different kinds. So this one happens to be from that flower book that I have, where I have many different flowers on a card. And I just ripped the edges because I like that effect, and I put a little bit of fabric here and tiny beads, if you see them, a little bit here on a safety pin, and this beautiful fabric. And on the back, either there will be a writing spot, it might be blank, or I will add a writing spot such as in here. So each page has a different fabric, and so one will be an image. I try to include, as many images as I could, but as well a little bit of writing spots. So you can write on this. I mean, there's not a problem. And so this one has a little bit of a tree image with some different types of papers that I collaged together. And in the back, also for writing. And I love this. Pattern of this pink and green, that it goes perfectly with that green over here, so I included green in here as well. So there's always fabric, all kinds of fibers, and that I like to use for texture. Now in between I do include a blank page for you to collage it, so that you can add some of your own things in between all of these items that I've included. So this is a little bit of fabric with texture, with ridges, and then a beautiful paper here with some stenciling, and then an actual envelope remnant with stamps on it as well. And then always including the fabrics, lots of sewing, and then in the back you can write on it. And here as well, if you want a secret message inside there. And over here is the blank spot for you to collage it. It's got some eyelash trim on the bottom. And then over here, this is from a Victorian book. And then this is an actual vintage negative. And if you put it to the light, you can see what it is. I know what it is, but anyways, you'll just have to see for yourself. And then another page for collaging. And then this one has fabric here, and then a button, and collaging in different ways, and a little bit of a charm and lace over here. And in the back too, more for writing. So this page for collaging. And then here is another fabric also with ridges, and Also eyelash trim, and then a remnant from envelope where it happens to be, you know, a few vintage stamps on it. And on the back, more collaging. And then I used this paper. I like the way actually that it was ripped because it shows me perfectly the next page as well. And this one is on lace. And this beautiful forest image. Also with a little bit of beads here and fabric collaging here. And then this is the middle with this fabric, with beautiful flowers. And then my original art leaf. And now you can glue it down if you wish, or just leave it closed like this, and then you can collage around it. And this one has a little charm as well, a little flower, and then spots for writing. And you can put a flower on top. You can continue collaging this as well. A little bit of lace here, and looks like this is maybe from a painting, from the painting book that I have. And fabrics here that I use that have similar colors, a little bit of blue, a little bit of the pinks, and the green, of course. More of the coffee stained paper with that tape I like to use. And more for writing here and lines. Collaging here as well with this beautiful rose, and then some more fabrics all over here. In the colors, I try to find the colors from the stamps here as well. The more you can collage it. And here's another one with fabric and different things I collage together. Sewing and then stenciling here, and this is it says here irons. So this is from a Victorian book, and then eyelash trim. And over here a little bit more collaging and more stamps. I have a lot of these stamps, so I really wanted to use it. And a little bit of fabric that I left the fringes on, just beautiful with the same colors as well. Another page, and then a little bit more of the maybe roses or peonies. Anyways, more collaging here with different papers and a button. And I love the spread here, just the blues and the greens, just beautiful. And so if you touch it, it's really a very tactile, so you can touch, you can always find some kind of fibers. And in the back is this beautiful, I don't know, elk. Yeah, it says elk here and a map. So, and in the back I did include a hinged pocket, and in the back I included my logo here and a little bit of a tag. Okay, this is a very wrinkly paper, but looks beautiful. And looks like my folks are back home from shopping, so I will end this video, and this is the end of this journal. I appreciate you coming by to take a look, my CollageIt book, Daisy, and take a look at it in my Etsy shop as well. And again, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Take care. Bye-bye.